I do, but I don't know her name.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know who this is?
It's Taylor Swift.
Okay.
Do you know who this is?
That's Janelle Monáe.
Do you know who that is?
No.
Do you know who that is? No. Okay.
No, actually.
Do you know who this is?
No.
Yes, but I do not know the name.
Oh wait, is it the
It's like
Is
Sydney.
it Sydney Fortier, the girl
Is it
from
Sydney?
Cats?
Fortier, yeah.
Okay.
Because he was holding the Grammy. That's the only way.
Do you know who this is?
Oh yeah, he was on
Matilda.
is that?
Yeah, he was the dad.
Oh,
Oh.
Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
So you good?
I think there's a. I think the curriculum itself is pretty broad, going all the way from understanding the kingdoms of West Africa and how that influenced some of the cultures that have held over across the Middle Passage, all the way up to say modern day. I don't know if the curriculum itself really starts to tackle some of the ways that slavery has affected today's culture and some of the ills of today's world. And I think oftentimes that might be neglected in someone who's just going to teach the class at a surface level.
I do think that a lot of the contributions that African Americans made in America aren't emphasized enough, but I guess that's just another example of how equality still isn't here because we need separate months to teach the history when really it's all just one.
I like the idea of having this class. I do know that there's a lot of people, I shouldn't say a lot, there are people who maybe disagree with the idea of having it as a mandatory class, a graduation requirement. Great if it was put into more schools or more districts as an elective, and I think it'd be really neat to at least start there.
I believe it should for the fact that we wouldn't be America without Black history. I mean, there's so many things that without African Americans where we wouldn't be right now.
I don't think that might be the best option because watching the documentary and all that, as you can tell, people think that African American history is secluded from the actual American history. So if we make it into one class, I feel like it might not be as big of a deal. Like nowadays, you know about slavery and all that when you learn about American history, but in African American history class, you learn about all the things in depth. So I don't think that's the best idea because it might just cut off a lot of important details.
I do think my heritage, for my Heritage Month, is represented in a good way to some degree because I know I know my history and from my heritage, and I know my family does as well, and a lot of Hispanics, when we go to celebrate it at a certain festival, we all know why we're here. But when it comes to school, it seems as though it kind of gets mixed up.
The Hispanic Heritage Assembly and all that, and we get to learn about the actual history and everything behind certain things. So I feel like people don't really talk negatively about Hispanic Heritage Month.
Well, I would say yes, but no at the same time. In our school, yes, because we have Hispanic Heritage Month. We have a little assembly, we have a little fun, but the way they celebrate it, they don't give us history, they don't give us anything, they just have something that's more stereotypical.
I definitely agree that it does ostracize us from other Americans, but at the same time, I don't have the confidence in America that they will still remain teaching African American history, even though it should be considered as American history.
I'm gonna have to say I disagree. I think that Black history, like I said before, it really shows what we went through, and I feel like this month is just a nice way to highlight everything that we've gone through, and not in like a good way, but in a way that wakes people up.
I agree to an extent, only because we do, I guess I can say, like, while learning about it, we do learn about it, and a lot of, but I feel like it's just an everyday kind of, not everyday kind of thing. Every time Black History Month comes around, we learn about the same people. And just this year, we learned about someone different. And now, if you look at it, it's been 11 years, and I learned only about one new person. When over, I guess, a course of 10 years, we've been learning about the same people. I mean, you would think that because you're in high school, you would learn about more higher people, higher educated people. Yet it's taken 11 years to just learn about one person, and that one person was the person who created Black History Month.
Well, it shows how America was founded off of the backs of slaves, and all the work that they put in to really make America what it is today. Without them, it wouldn't be at all what it is now.
Went down to the river Jordan, where John baptized 3. When I walked the devil in hell, says Johnny baptized me. I say, roll, Jordan, roll. Oh, now roll, Jordan, roll. My soul will rise ever, Lord, for the year